Hey guys, what's going on? Flip Otaku back again with another YouTube video, and today I'm gonna be highlighting a publisher. I'm gonna start doing a series of like publisher reviews or publisher yearly or bi-monthly reviews. Today I want to highlight a new publisher in the manga space because it's not every day that we get a new manga publisher. Manga in America at least is already so niche that getting into it can be like a risky financial business decision. But I believe his name is Ed Chavez. Let me see. Yes, Ed Chavez, who used to run Vertical, I believe. Started his own company with a couple other people, and it's called Denpa Books. And they started putting out stuff late last year, I believe around October, and already I'm really impressed. Even though the stuff coming out next year, there's only a couple of titles that I'm interested in, it's still nice that a company is publishing these super niche titles. Um, so they put out 4 books last year, and I picked all of them up because I wanted to support them. And the first thing I'm going to be talking about is Inside Inside Mary. So Shuzo Oshimi, if you watched my manga collection video, is one of my all-time favorite mangaka. I think Flowers of Evil is good. I think Happiness so far is his best work, and Inside Mary was something I've always wanted in English, and we finally got it. Now, for the quality of the book, it's really good. It's online. It's on par with the same quality as the Viz signature. Um, it comes with nice little French flaps, a little color insert right there, and the paper quality is solid. It Yeah, it's solid. I was gonna say it's a little thin, but going through it, I don't know if the camera or the mic's picking that up. I like that crinkle. I like that sound. So right away, when I saw this on Amazon and I saw it was from a new publisher, I was like, damn, someone is actually gonna pick up another Shuzo Oshimi work, and I'm very glad that they did. And the quality of the book is amazing, and it's reasonably priced, $12.95 U.S., $14.95 Canada. So it's reasonably priced for what you're getting. Um, there's like a little extra in the back, but other than that, nothing like you're not getting like extras or anything, like no interviews or anything like that. But it's a solid book. And then the second book that I picked up from them is Pez. So Pez is from the same mangaka as Tegami Bachi. I'm probably gonna butcher this mangaka's name, but Hiroki Asada. And this book is only 70-ish pages long, but it is priced at $24.95 US, $27.95 Canadian. At first, when I saw that in the page count, I was like, I don't know if it's definitely worth that or not. But this is one of the better constructed manga books in my entire collection. It is a paper bound, but it comes with this beautiful dust jacket. So first off, this is the dust jacket right here. That's the back of it. There's the front of it. And there's the inside color. And then you get this. So this is the actual front cover, their main protagonist, and the other main character on the back. Now, what makes this book so awesome is that it is fully colored. As you can tell right there, it's fully colored. The paper quality is incredible. Real thick, almost photo-like copy paper. It's almost on par with the same paper used in Vertical's Gundam The Origin hardcovers. But this is it's like a collection of short stories about the same characters in this world. The story didn't truly grip me at first, but I've read it a handful of times. Again, you can read this in 15 minutes, 20 minutes, but take your time with it if you do pick it up. Soak it in, enjoy it, because this is a really good book that at first I was like, man, the price is not worth it. But as I reread it, and, you know, appreciate it for what it is. Because this is a very niche title. Like, first off, Tagami Bachi, underrated shonen. And then something by him who's not a big name. Like, Shuzo Oshimi is at least a decently popular name among manga fans. But this manga isn't. And I'm really thankful that Denpa put this book out because I've enjoyed it a lot. So the next release that I picked up from them is Invitation from a Crab. Now, I will be doing a review for this. I'm rereading it again real quick because I kind of want it fresh in my mind before I talk about it. But the back of the book, this is the little synopsis. If you are ever fortunate enough to see a crab strolling through your neighborhood, please follow its lead. By slowing down to a crab's pace and looking around and about in this world, you too may discover life's many mysteries that are hidden in plain sight. So, this is a indie manga by Panpanaya. I'm terrible at pronouncing Japanese names, even though everything I love is from Japan, so I need to get better at that. The art style is really interesting. So, here is a good example. Our main character is this little girl, and she's drawn in like a very, I don't want to say lazy, but like a very minimalistic look. And the world around at times goes from detailed. The art style changes a lot through the series. And the art style is kind of like, almost like an acid trip. It's just, it starts off like parts are detailed, parts are real wavy and dreamlike, and then other parts are real surreal. But it's a really good book, and something I've never heard of the mangaka. I don't know if it's one person, a man, a woman, or if it's a team, and I've never even heard of this title. But after Inside Mary and Pez, I was like, I'm gonna pick this up. So far, they're 2 for 2, and then they were 3 for 3. So price $12.95 USA, Canada $14.95. I think it's reasonably priced. It's a really, I don't know if you can tell. It's a thick book. Let's compare it with Inside Mary. It's a little bit thicker, just a little bit thicker. But yeah, definitely give that a shot. If you're still on the fence, wait till my review. I will be discussing it a little bit more. And then I think their best release yet is Future Log, which is 1/4 comic collection, 1/4 or 3/4 art book by Range Murata. Now, Range Murata has done some incredible work during his entire career. I personally, my favorite work of his is Blue Submarine number 6. So this book actually has 2 dust jackets. So first off, this real simple kind of, almost feels like you're looking at like an industrial catalog. Just real simple, clear. It says Future Log. And then here's the back without the first dust jacket. Here's the front without the first. This is the front without the first dust jacket. And then this also comes off. And again, very awesome design. Whoever, designed the dust jackets and the layout of this book did a phenomenal job. But yeah, so basically you're getting illustrations and comics. So trying to find, some of it is risque, but a lot of it is just like, here's a comic that is included. It's a big book too. Look at that, just beautiful, beautiful artwork. You get some posters in here too. See if I can fold one of these out. Like, oh yeah, like look at that. I don't know if this is gonna show up good on camera, but just absolutely beautiful artwork. And from one of the most beloved artists from Japan. I've spent hours just looking at this and just being absolutely amazed. Definitely check this out. It's the most expensive book that they have released. I think the price is on the second dust jacket here. Let me see. It is not. Is it on the first one? There we go. So I did not get this at this price. You can pick it up cheaper at like other, like look online, like look at Right Stuff, In Stock Trades, eBay even. $59.95 US, $65.95 Canadian. Now, I would say this is not a must-have, but it is one of the best. It's one of the only art books I have, and is hands down the best art book I have. It's one of the most well-constructed books I've ever had, and for such a, again, niche. I keep saying the word niche because Denpa, and Denpa's very niche, and I really like that about them, is that they're not signing on huge series or anything like that. They're kind of bringing over to the States stuff for manga fans. They feel like a publisher for manga fans, for lovers of manga. So over here on the computer screen, now this is everything that they have out so far. On the computer screen, I'm going to be telling you guys some of the stuff that they have coming out in 2019, and just kind of talking about the plot about each book. So they're putting out a one-shot called Maiden Railways, and as of recording, it is due out February 26th of this year. And here's the synopsis of the book. All aboard! This book is your ticket to 7 romances, from confessions in Aruda to proposals in Enoshima and all points in between. Beloved Josei and boys love mangaka Asumiko Nakamura returns to the English market with a unique collection of romance shorts, each set around the Kanakawa railway system, the Otakayu, combining moments of Yuri, Shoujo, Josie, and teen love, or Josei, sorry. Maiden Railways is a ride to romance rarely seen in manga these days. Now, obviously, this isn't... I'm not the target demographic for this, but I still might pick this up, show some support to Denpa Books. It's $12.95. I'm sure as time goes on, it'll be cheaper, but I'm sure if you're into that scene. Oh, it says low battery. All right, so I'm sure if you're into that scene, that mangaka is probably someone that you love. And then they have today's menu for the Emiya family, and it looks like it's going to be a series because it says Volume 1. Type Moon's Fate series is renowned for its unique take on the fantasy genre, incorporating powerful figures from history and bringing them into a new battle for the Holy Grail. The franchise has recently hit new heights. But in today's menu for the Emiya family, instead of experiencing the fantasy and lore of Fate / we are invited into the Emiya family home to dine with Shiro, Saber, Rin, Taiga, and more. With every meal and every chapter, Shiro prepares a special dish to set to warm up hearts and fill bellies. So enough talking and fighting. Emiya, what's for dinner? Now, I don't know what this is about. I'm not a big Fate fan, so if you guys know, is this part of the Fate series? Because if so, that's kind of cool that they're publishing a spinoff. That is set for February 26th as well, the same day as Maiden Railways. And then the one book that I'm actually super pumped about is Kaiji, Gambling Apocalypse. So they're putting out these in omnibuses. It's going to be $15.67, and I believe it's a 500-page book. So for that, it's a pretty good bargain for your buck. So if you don't know what it is, I'm going to read the synopsis for you. One day, never-do-well Kaiji Edo's shiftless existence is suddenly rattled by a visit from the Yakuza. Burdened by debt and resentment, Kaiji is coerced into gambling for his worthless life. As the stakes grow higher and the rules become increasingly more bizarre, Kaiji must finally take the future into his own hands. Legendary mangaka Nobuyuki Fukimoto finally makes his English language debut, the inspiration for the infamous anime by the same name, and the Netflix live-action film Animal World takes readers into the dark side of Japan's post-bubble economic society by thrusting them into a world of debt, debauchery, and delusion. I'm super excited for this. The anime is amazing. So shout out to Denpa for actually bringing that stateside. I'm really hyped up for that. That's supposed to come out April 24th. Now, the other new series, so they have 4 new series coming out next year, while also continuing Inside Mary. So they have a pretty good plate full of stuff that you can pick up. This one's called Heavenly Delusion, and it just has a little short synopsis. Within the safety of the walls, youth are raised in a nursery setting by robots. Outside is a hellscape with powerful technology and equally powerful supernatural beings. That sounds like that's right up my alley too. That's also coming out April 10th. So, again, they're putting out 2 books. Every time they do a release, it seems like they're putting out 2 books. And I think that's how it was last year too. I believe Inside Mary and Pez came out at the same time, and I believe Future Log and Invitation from a Crab came out the same day too. But yeah, guys, go support Denpa. One of the better surprises of last year. They put out some of the best books from last year, and I wanted to do this video to highlight them because I don't see a lot of buzz around them. There should be more people talking about them. And again, I'm only talking about YouTube. I'm not on Twitter or anything like that. But seriously, shout out to Ed Chavez and the team over at Denpa. You guys are doing an incredible job, and I can't wait to see what you guys put out next. And yeah, I mean, Inside Mary, 3 volumes are already up on Amazon, so I'm super excited and looking forward to your guys' 2019. And I think the next manga publisher review I'm going to be doing is going to be Dark Horse. So I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.